Hey, welcome back to another episode of Flavor in Fiction, the segment where I read a book for my 2025 reading challenge, then I give you a short review, and I make a recipe related to the book, so you get your flavor and your fiction. This is a segment that I usually film just for YouTube, but YouTube engagement's going down and TikTok's is going up, so you know what? You gotta roll with the punches. So I'm gonna try something new where I give you the review while I'm showing you how I made the recipe at the bottom. So let's see how this works. I'm playing around with it. Please just bear with me. This time the category was a book featuring a character that plays football. And I chose Home Field by Hannah Gerson. And there was a ton of food mentioned in the book, but I chose corn to be our special ingredient. And yesterday I made sweet corn crab puffs. So I'm going to do that split screen so I can show you as I tell you. And as usual, my coworker Kevin will do a taste test at the end so you can see the result. So here we go. So Home Field is a heartwarming and heart-wrenching story about a family going through loss. Dean is a small town hero who coaches the championship high school football team. And he's married to Nicole, who's like the town sweetheart who lost her first husband tragically when her daughter was very young. So he married them and the town kind of saw them as like, oh, like she's happy again. He's rescuing her. And they lived happily ever after. That was supposed to be the story. They had two more sons together, an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old. And as far as Dean knew, they had a very happy life. And, Nicole used to have her down days, but he really prided himself on helping her out of her depression. So imagine his surprise when they're on a family vacation and she takes her own life. He tries really hard to hold his family together, but everyone is falling apart. His stepdaughter, Stephanie, who he's raised since she was 3, she's, getting ready to go away to college. She was excited to get away because, even from a young age, she always felt a responsibility to try to make her mom happy when she had this sadness over her. And so she wanted to go away to college, set her boundaries, show her mom that you can't keep putting all this on me. And then her mom goes and does this. So imagine the guilt that's sitting on her too. And then the boys start struggling in school, and Dean, his approach, his football coach approach to parenting his boys is not working. So he comes to the conclusion that he has to make some life changes and do what's best for the kids. Then another big life event occurs, no spoilers, and it forces everyone to come together to figure things out instead of grieving separately. They have to confront each other. So that's as far as I'll go with the summary. But I found this book to be smart, thoughtful, and in touch with the complicated feelings surrounding loss, especially the guilt you feel when someone close to you takes their own life. Feelings like, oh, I should have known and I should have seen and all this. And you may not think that football is a big part of the story, but it is, because Dean's approach to handling everything in his family life stems from how he handles things on the football field. And losing his wife made him reevaluate everything he thought he knew about life and family. I give it 2 thumbs up. You have to be in the right headspace. It is an emotional book. Now that you've heard my review and you've seen me make the recipe below, here is Kevin with the taste test.
Let me get a bite. Let's see how this looks. Okay, y'all. Well, it's been nice. You're gonna give the.
Like it. I forgot to bring in some sauce or something. I was gonna get like tartar sauce.
Oh, we could use a little sauce, but this is really tasty. It's good.
Yay!
Gotta go. Very nice and seasoned. I'm gonna give it 9.75.
Ooh. Okay. High marks from Kevin. Thanks, Kevin.
I taste the paprika. Good.
Okay. So as you can see, these were a crowd pleaser, and they were so simple to make. So I'm going to put the recipe and a link to the book in the description of my YouTube video. So if you're looking for them, head on over to R Alexandria at YouTube, and you can find them there. So thanks for joining me for my first TikTok episode of Flavor and Fiction. I hope this is something that I'll be able to continue. And until next time, happy reading and happy eating.